Alright, on to the next one. Alright, we got a team here. And looking at his team, God, Vivillon is going to be everywhere. Looking at his team, let's see, what can be a threat right here? More than likely is going to be his Pyroar, if I don't keep Golurk healthy enough. Even his Shiftry could be a problem. So what I want to lead with, predicting him to lead probably with this thing. And we can go ahead and lead off with a... what can we lead off with? Can't really, he doesn't really have anything to hit Golurk hard with, so we could just lead off with Golurk, because I think he'll lead off with that. We could even lead off with Smoke and get free rocks up. The only problem is my only resist to sleep is weak to his stab, quad weak to it, so what do I want to do? Let's just lead off with Smoke. He might not lead off with Vivillon. He does lead off of Vivillon, which, you know, really sucks, but, you know, what can I really do? In case he does miss his sleep powder, I'm just gonna go straight for the lava plume. Just because it's gonna take him down the sash, if not do a lot of damage. He does land the sleep powder right away, which fucking sucks, but, you know, what can I really do? This point, I'm just gonna go into Raspberry and drop a Toxic on this guy, because I am especially defensive. Hopefully I don't fucking miss. That would actually suck. But we'll see if I can land it from here. And I don't think his Hurricane is gonna do a whole lot of damage, or even Bug Buzz. I think it might do about a quarter. But we'll see. I missed a Toxic. It doesn't matter because he switched out the Dust Storm, which is fine by me. I'm not exactly sure what he wants to do. I'm just gonna go for another Toxic. If he wants to switch out the Muck, that's fine. But residual on this thing is going to be good because their defenses are pretty fucking good. So, he might have Drain Punch, but I don't think that'll do about like 45% maybe. Not a 2-hit KO, I don't think. And, like I said, residual on this thing would be good. Oh, switch? Yeah, let's go ahead and switch. I could Heal Bell. Now let's just go for a Toxic. I was going to say I could Heal Bell and go into Smoke. Because Smoke, I want Rocks up. Rocks is going to be good for two things out of his team. At least two things. He could potentially have Defog on his Shiftry. But we'll worry about that when we get there. He is taking a good amount of time. So we're actually going to cut the video out right now until he comes back. Alright, he finally made a move. He went for Will-O-Wisp, which was alright because I don't really have a physical attacking move. I mean, I have Seismic Toss, and I can't really touch him anyway. So we're just gonna go for a free heal bar right here, wake up our Torkoal and get this burn off to get off the residual. Don't really care what he wants to do. Like I said, he could Drain Punch, but no, we get a free heal bell, which is really good. So he could go for a fighting move or a U-turn. I really don't care. I'm just gonna go into Chingasos because even if he punishments, it's not gonna do a whole lot. There's a U-turn. It only does 11%. Could care less. Chingasos is ready to do some fucking work. He's just gonna bring in Shiftry. Which is bad because he could Sucker Punch and that could take me out, but I don't want him to Sword Sense, so I'm not gonna actually let him Sword Sense. I'm actually gonna Drain Punch in case I live it and I can get some HP back. So he's actually just gonna knock off, okay, and that takes me clean out, which sucks, but we can manage. What can I do right here is I could bring in Smoke and threaten him out with a Lava Plume. Yeah, let's just go straight for the Lava Plume. Because in case you want to bring in this thing, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Can I get a burn? Burn on that thing would have been amazing. But we're actually gonna bring in Kingpin and risking the sleep, the Bug Buzz. Because if you know what, I kind of want to let this thing go to sleep again because Kingpin's going to do a lot of work. Oh, never mind. Showdown made the decision for me, and I paid for it, so what can you really do? Now I can just go into Roswell and just fire off a... we can fire off a Shadow Ball because that should be enough to kill it and at least do some damage to Shifter if he wants to come in. So he lets this thing die, which is good. I wish I didn't, you know, let Showdown react in time to make my decision because Cacturne would have put a lot of work in, but what can you really do? We're just gonna roll with the punches and whatever, you know. He's gonna take his time again, so I'm gonna have to cut it out again. I hate doing this, but you know, it's for you guys. So we'll be back in a little bit. Never mind, because he made his move right away. He's gonna go right into this thing. I honestly think I can take any one hit he wants to do, and getting some good damage on this thing would be good. But I just want to go into Raspberry just to see if he specs or not. You know, for Fire Blast, and that does a good amount, telling me that he's more than likely he is more than likely spec. So we're just gonna go ahead and wish up and hope that he switches out or misses the Fire Blast, because that's still gonna be a 2-hit KO unless he got a low roll. Or I don't want him to get a burn either. So let's see what he wants to do. Casey takes his sweet time. We're gonna go ahead and pause it so he comes back. Alright, we're back, and he just goes for another Fire Blast again, which sucks because now I'm low enough to where I can't really do anything with this thing. It's not gonna be able to take any hit, and honestly, we could just go right into Smoke. He might predict that, which is completely fine by me. He doesn't actually use Primate. Primate's not going to be able to touch me at all, which is going to allow me to get up my free rocks here. He's probably just going to U-turn. It's not going to do a whole lot, but rocks is always going to be nice. Actually, I could just yawn, but his best switch, honestly, is Pyro for Hyper Voice. I don't think anything else can really do any damage to me. He's gonna do Earthquake, and actually tells me that he could possibly be banded, which is not a really big deal. We're just gonna go for Lava Plume. He's probably just gonna go for an Earthquake again. I actually just want to switch out into Cocaine in hopes that he is. Yeah, let's switch out to Cocaine and hope that he really is banded, because if he's banded, he's not gonna want to stay in, or we're just gonna get a free switch. And then we can get like an acrobatics on him or something, and no one's gonna really appreciate it. We're going to Muck. Alright, I could do big damage to this thing with Earthquake. It might be able to take it out too, considering we're at full HP. Do I want to go for it? Let's just go for it. He's got a Shadow Snake. Doesn't put me in defeatist range, but he fucking poisons me. And that really sucks because that's quickly gonna get me into defeatist range. And we could predict the Shadow Sneak and go into Raspberry and get off a Heal Bell, and might be in some good fucking shape there if we can go off it and get our Heal Bell off. Hopefully he doesn't take his fucking time again, because this match should be over soon, and I don't really want to fucking cut so much in this video. But alright, he doesn't. He's gonna go for another Shadow Sneak, which is good. I'm just gonna go for it. If we don't outspeed it, then we don't outspeed it. But I'm just gonna go for a Heal Bell, just because. Alright, we don't outspeed it, but which is fine, because I really just wanted to. I just wanted to get that poison off, but we're not gonna be able to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a Lava Plume. Poison Jab's not gonna do enough, but of course he gets the poison. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he get 2 poisons like that? You know, hack's part of the game, but it's still fucking annoying. You know. Like I said, now he can bring in Pyroar and just go for Hyper Voices and probably win himself the game. What can he really do? It doesn't really matter, because honestly I think his Shift 3 is just gonna wrap up the game. I'll just go for a Yawn on any case that I can survive a Hyper Voice. Pretty sure I can't, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Nope, we don't survive like I pretty much thought, and we can just go into I guess Cocaine and just fire off a I don't know, an Acrobatics in hopes that he go, you know, I don't know, maybe he'll go into Shift 3. Who knows? We don't know. Just gonna go for it. Something's gonna take some damage, but then we're gonna probably go into defeatist range. We might be able to survive one more. It's gonna go into the Dust Sword. Probably fully physically defensive. It's not, but we get one more attack off. He's probably gonna Shadow Sneak here, so let's go for a Roost. He does go for a Shadow Sneak, and a Roost is gonna get us up to a good amount of damage. where we can go for one more acrobatics. You know, I could probably roost up again, but since poison's doing so much, I kind of just want to. I just kind of want to just go for an acrobatics. Okay, he does predict me to roost again, which is good. And we're still not in the fetus range, so we can still hit something really hard. If this thing is banded like I think it is, we outspeed everything. So let's go ahead and go for an acrobatics. And he turned out to be Scarf. So I guess Primate. I was just not expecting Primate to be that powerful. I underestimated him, and we pretty much paid for it. But oh well, I'm just gonna go for a side shock here. He's gonna outspeed me anyway. The best we can do is hope that he misses, because we're probably gonna be taken out by a rock slide, to be fair. And it's part of the game, so we're not really gonna care. There's not much you can really do, guys. So let's just tell him hurry up, please, because I don't want to skip the fucking video so much. Because he's already got this. I mean, he can, even if he misses a rock slide, he can just sucker punch and kill me with that. So I would like him to finish up the game, but he's not. So we're gonna have to cut this for like the whatever blah 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 time this video. So we'll be back. Alright, he's back. It's just sorry, but I don't give a shit because he took the whole fucking time he was playing. You know, it's taking forever. And if well, I mean, that's not really that's not really a good excuse, because I mean, if you have a tornado, then you shouldn't be online playing a game. But whatever. We're just gonna go for a shadow ball. There's not much we can really do. He's gonna take me out, and that's the game. Not even give him the GG because it takes forever. So whatever. That's gonna be for this part. We'll see you guys in the next one.